Mark chapter 8, verses 34 to 38. Then he called the crowd to him, along with his disciples, and said, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves, take up their cross, and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it. But whoever loses their life for me and for the gospel will save it. What good is it for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Or what can anyone give in exchange for their soul? If anyone is ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, the Son of Man will be ashamed of them when he comes in his Father's glory with the holy angels." I just want to summarize again the three areas that are important in becoming a disciple of Christ. And I want to remind you that this was not just spoken to the disciples, but it was to a crowd. So we're taking disciples as a general term, not a term referring to the 12, or commonly called the apostles. First, you must deny yourself. As you know, God hates a proud person. And so it is very important that, and as a first step, that you need to get rid of pride. You need to put it under control. Number two, take up your cross. So Jesus was on his way soon to take up his cross and go to be crucified. And many of his disciples, or at least a few of them, also were martyred. Peter was crucified on a cross. But my understanding is he was crucified upside down because he didn't want to be crucified the same way Christ was. So I don't think this is talking about taking up your cross necessarily figuratively. I think this is in a sense that we have to be ready to go to the ultimate with our faith. And as the verse later on says, if you're ashamed of Christ or his words, he will be ashamed of you. And the last step here is to follow him. And again, if you get rid of pride, take up your cross, but get distracted and don't follow him, I would say that you're not a disciple. So again, remember those three steps. Deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow him. And taking up the cross, in my particular situation, it means that I don't avoid confrontation. I don't avoid acknowledging that I'm a Christian. And obviously that's right in the context. You're ashamed of Christ, he'll be ashamed of you.